Hello, dear friends! Now we are here at La Fermette. This is a resto in the middle of a homestead. And with me is Jean-Michel. But that's not just all. This will be the first time that I will be trying mukbang, but only the Eclair collection of La Fermette. So they have actually 6 flavors, and we will be trying that out. So Jean,
Good evening, Joanne.
thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
This one here is
So the first eclair that you will try is vanilla bean choco nuts. So inside this eclair you have French custard with true vanilla beans and topped with choco ganache with tablea and some different nuts.
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is actually my favorite
That's
eclair.
the first eclair we made, and you was, I think, the first person who tried it.
Yes, together with Catherine.
Yes, that's true.
So, yes, let me try this.
And you tried à la française.
À la
Because-
française.
Yes, because an eclair is eating with hand. In France, we eat an eclair with hand. We don't eat an eclair with cuchara, tinidor,
Yeah.
derecho.
So no spoon, no forks,
No.
by
Direct-
hand.
Yes, à la française. And enjoy it.
I can actually taste the grain of the vanilla bean. You might want to try. How did you come up with this? Or is this a classic even in France?
Yes, you can say that eclair is maybe the logo and the emblem of the French pastry. In France, we have many pastries, we have many cakes, but this is the emblem. It was done by Mr. Chef Anthony Carême in 19th century, so around 1850, something like that. And at first, it was just look like a finger. We call that pain de la duchesse, or duchess pan bread, and step by step it developed it to have a hole inside. So it's the only pastry that you start cooking in a casserole. You make what we call the panade, okay, the pâte à choux, and after you finalize this in the oven in certain temperature, just to make the pâte à choux growing and making a hole inside that you can fill with some ganache, some crème pâtissière, so custard, French custard.
This white filling, white topping, what is
It's
this?
a white choco.
The white choco.
So we put that for 2 reasons. When you present an eclair, you always let people think what it's the ingredients used. So here we use our Homestead Milk for the pâte à choux, for the cream, for the ganache. So by putting some straight white choco, it reminds that we use our Homestead Milk.
So, La Fermette uses Homestead Milk. So, what when we say Homestead, Jean, can you explain it?
Homestead means that we have some cows, so dairy cows, and we started before we start La Fermette Cafe. It was our first business here. We do a dairy farm business, and homestead means that we are doing something just in a little farm because we have only 1 hectare, family, and we do it by hand, artisanally, artisan. And everything.
Artisanally.
Yes. So homestead means that it's a little farm. That's why La Fermette means the little farm also.
Yes. Going back to this eclair, you have almond and walnut, right?
Yes.
Plus the vanilla bean.
Yes.
You know, before I used to complain that eclairs are very expensive. Not just in one resto,
Yes.
but everywhere I go,
Yes.
it's a bit pricey.
Yes. That's true.
And then because I just found out now that it's very expensive because making the pâte à choux, I just learned that is actually very difficult.
Yes. It's a long process to do. It's not easy. I would not say that it's the most difficult pastry to do, but most of the bakers who do are quite afraid to do it. Even some chefs are quite afraid to do it. So you need to practice. And a pâte à choux can be deformed while cooking, deformed in the right, in the left. So to have a long shape, oblong shape, very nice, you need to practice. You need to know your oven. So it's a long process also. That's why it costs also. But it costs because we use natural products also, natural ingredients. We don't have shortcut here.
This is my favorite eclair. But I haven't tried the other flavors yet. But the ones that I tried, I think this is my favorite still.
Yes. Vanilla and chocolate is match very well.
And also the nuts,
Yes.
because the chocolate and the vanilla are sweet,
Yes.
and then the nuts like add a bit of bitter stale flavor.
Yes.
So
And crunchiness also.
it minimizes the boredom of the cream
Yes.
because the cream is just too soft, and then you have the nuts. It's really my favorite, but I want to try the rest. Now I'll be trying out the second of La Fermette's Eclair collection, and this is the Coco Choco na Melaka. So Jean, is it Japanese, right? You said?
Yes,
It's a-
Namelaka, it's a Japanese name. Just to say that Namelaka means super moist. So super creamy.
Yeah, so na
Exactly.
Melaka here is actually the filling.
Yes, that's
This-
a choco
the
filling.
choco filling.
Yes. And the Namelaka, it's the most creamy cream you can find as of now. It's like an ice cream.
It's like an
not,
ice cream.
But not cold as an ice cream. But you will feel when you eat it, it will melt on your mouth.
Wow. So, yeah. Let me try. Bon appetit. The cocoa flavor with the chocolate reminds me of my childhood. When you just mix it with cocoa.
Yes. So on the bottom of the pâte à choux, we put some coconut shredded,
Okay.
and after we put the ganache, the namelaka, and we do it again on the top.
How did you thought of this idea, putting cocoa on top of namelaka?
It's you have an idea. You said, okay, I will make an eclair. I will make something with chocolate, something very smooth. What kind of other ingredients can match with?
But this one, John, it's already like layered.
Yes.
The cocoa. How?
Yeah.
So you already put some batter in it, or?
No, we get the namelaka. We put it on top, and after we just put the namelaka on the coconut, like that. The coconut is stick to the namelaka. So when you make an eclair or when you make a cake, it's really construction. It's really building something. It's really something like an art. And one chef, I like one chef. It's Chef Conticini in France. It's a chef that he said, when a person eats an eclair or cake, you have to transmit to this person feelings. And it's nice that you said, wow, I feel like I was before a little girl, and that's what every baker needs to do. Try to transmit to you some feelings that you can say, wow, I feel this or I feel that. So not every cake will transmit you something,
Yes.
but at least one eclair will feel you, wow. That's the heart of making something, food for people to eat. Not only make food for food, but make food to transmit something emotional. emotion.
Yeah. You know, what I really like about this eclair also is that the Melaka is so smooth. It's
Yes.
like I'm eating ice cream. But it's, yes, you're right. It's not that cold, pero smooth siya. It's very smooth na, but it's not even close to chocolate, di ba?
No.
It's a different kind.
Yes.
And but you already launched this. You've launched
Yes,
this
we
already.
launch here. We don't launch directly by sending to Facebook and
Mm-hmm.
saying there is in La Fermette, but when we make trial, because when we make each eclair, we make so many trials,
Mm.
so many trials. So sometimes we make a trial, we make a test, and we say, okay, pwede pa siya magbenta. Pero sa akin na, personally, as a chef, something kulang, something so. I will make it, but we sell it. It's good for sell it, but hindi pa na perfect as I want. So that's why we make many trials. So some customer already tried the Melaka here. Yeah.
I think I'm having a new favorite. Charot. Charot. Kasi before, when you order eclair, I would buy a lot for my children. So this time, paano na? 2 sets na.
So what we will do, I told you later that earlier that it's difficult to make 6
Yeah.
eclair with my team because we are a little team here and we have the resto dine-in, so sometimes we have to make cakes, we have to make other dishes, so it's very difficult to focus on 6 eclair to make in one day. That's what we experience, but we want to do it because I like eclair. I'm a French guy, I like eclair, so I want to show that in La Fermette we can do something very nice with eclair and different flavor, natural flavor, like the eclair na fruit, na real fruit siya. So maybe we will do 1 or 2 eclair in one day, and another day we will do 2 other eclair, something like that we can post. So like that the customer, the guest can say, okay, tomorrow they will have coffee and this, or maybe we can have a schedule and say this day we will have that. So like that they can order maybe 2 favorites. For the moment, 2 favorites.
Yeah. That's a nice idea. Now, I will be trying the third of the 6 La Fermette Eclair set. And this time, it's the coffee caramel. Right, John?
Yes, right.
So, inside is
Coffee,
coffee
real espresso. We use real espresso with custard,
with custard.
cream, what we call la crème pâtissière in France.
Crème pâtissier.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'll try. You have chocolate on top.
Yes.
And also butter caramel.
Yes. So butter caramel
And coffee.
and coffee. Okay. So on top it's caramel butter cream and chocolate butter cream. Okay. So you can say, John, why you put some chocolate in the coffee caramel? Because it's not mocha. Yes, that's true. For 2 reasons. First reason is because when you put chocolate, it will enhance the flavor of the coffee and the caramel. You can feel it if you eat it. You will feel something very much lahat ng combination ng flavors. And the second one is to make something appetizing for the eyes.
Yeah, it's really appetizing. But what I really like about this is also it's not too sweet.
Yes.
Not too sweet. You have chocolate and butter caramel
Yes.
already, but
Yes,
it's not too
it's
sweet.
not too sweet. It's not too sweet.
Is it because of the coffee bean?
It's a combination. That's why when you make cake, when you make something, you need to know exactly what kind of ingredients, flavor you put. Because if you get one flavor, maybe you will not like just the one flavor. Maybe you will say, oh, that's not sweet. But if you combine everything, that makes the whole eclair, so the whole flavor and taste, you can have it.
Yeah.
That is complicated.
So, yeah, inside is the coffee espresso and
Yes.
also the pâtissier,
Yeah, the crème pâtissière.
crème pâtissier. The first 2 flavors that I tried, they're imposing. But this one is very subtle. It's just quiet,
Mm-hmm.
but it also has a different impact. It's not too loud.
Yes.
It's just so subtle.
I would say it's just relaxing, like taking
Coffee.
an espresso. Just relaxing. So you see, we talk about feelings, huh? Emotion, feelings. It's really baking. It's really transmit an emotion and a feeling.
When I eat, it's like I cannot wait for the last bean to be eaten up. Because here it's just placid, and I only have the cream
Yeah.
and the filling. That's why we say it's subtle.
Yeah.
It's relaxing.
Yes.
Just like when you're having coffee. Do you recommend this being paired with coffee or tea? Because this is already coffee.
Tea or coffee, it's really matter of the person. Okay, so any pastries can go with tea or with coffee. There is no problem about that. Even some people, halimbawa, if you like chocolate cake, very strong, you can, even if it's alcohol ban as of now, but if you can try with red wine. Red wine match perfectly chocolate. Perfectly. And some people are amazed about that. Well, yes, you try red wine and chocolate. It's amazing.
Yeah, I remember having tried the chocolate with the rum.
Yes.
It's also a different flavor.
Yes.
It has its own distinct taste.
Yeah.
So now everyone's kidding na I'm busog or I'm full already, but actually not yet. So this time I will try the Matcha Eclair, the fourth of the six of La Fermette's collection. And Jean, this is so simple. Just matcha on top with
Yes.
just a little bit of white choco, and inside is really just matcha, plain matcha.
Yes, but it's a diplomat cream.
What's a diplomat cream?
Okay. In France, we are very extravagant. So we have so plenty of cream, of ganache. So the diplomat, it's custard cream, French custard cream, mixed with whipped cream. And the whipped cream will give something smooth to the cream. So it's not only the custard, it's matcha diplomat cream. And it's simple because Japanese are simple.
Simple.
Diba? They are zen, they are simple. Wala silang bololoy, diba?
Yeah.
So I don't want to mix, kasi matcha has particular singular taste. I don't want, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to mix this with another flavor because it goes alone. But tell me, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah. It's a standalone. Usually, I get disappointed when having matcha flavored ice cream or tea, when especially they make it too sweet,
Yes.
covering the distinct
Yes.
flavor of matcha.
That's
But this one, I can still feel the umami. It's not sweet, not bitter, but delicious.
yes. Just what it is. Simple.
Yes. I remember you making matcha flavor before. You didn't, right?
Yes, we make before, long time ago.
Long time
Long
ago.
time ago. We make a matcha eclair. That's true. I made it. And for different reasons, I don't know exactly why. We make also the also one you will try after, but we stop after. Maybe due to the COVID, because we stopped for 6 months,
Yeah.
something like that. So we just remove from the menu. We just make it the simple one we have before, and it was the best seller. First to try. So we continue to do that, not to extend. Pero that's why I want to make again with new flavors, and the old one I make. Maybe I change a little. Sometimes I make an eclair. I don't even write down.
Really?
Yes. And after I forgot it after a few months, I want to do it again, and I say to my sous chef, do you have the, no sir, you didn't write down. Why? Most of the time like that. So now my sous chef, all the time I do something, is writing for me. Because it's like that. When I have an idea, it's like an eclair.
An eclair.
Like a pizza. It's very fast for me. So I do it, but I don't have time to write. Because if I write, parang I will lose my way, my creativity. That's true. So sometimes I lost what I did, what I created before. So maybe it changed a little. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, we try again and again and again to have this.
Yeah, if I remember it right, this one has more distinct taste than before.
Yes, because the matcha was also different. It's very difficult to find matcha. Very, very difficult to find a good matcha. Really, like turmeric. People want to find turmeric, but it's mixed with sugar, mixed with this. So to find really a good turmeric and a good matcha, you need to go everywhere to check and check and buy and check. Tapon, it's not good. You cannot divide, you cannot check and say I will buy if it's good. No, so you have to buy, and we tapon also some of the matcha because it's not okay for us to use it.
And even it has the parang sandy na texture of the matcha flavor itself. Your eclair, I can still feel it.
The Matcha Eclair was the most, for us, for my team, with my sous chef, the most difficult to do. We tried different cream, the normal cream, the diplomat cream. We try another. We try to put some white chocolate inside. And I was surprised that it was very difficult to find the right cream to have the right taste of the matcha. Matcha is very sensitive, the taste. So if you cannot find something that it's matched really well to him, you will not have the matcha coming up.
But what was your gauge before making the matcha? Have you been drinking matcha tea, or have you?
I already tried matcha tea, and it's just because for me it's Japanese. I like Japan because it's so it's serenity with. So I just want to make something that, just to say that you can eat something, a pastry, because sometimes people say that it's too sweet, or no, you can just eat something not sweet and flavorful.
Yes, flavorful.
As it is, simple.
It's not really sweet.
Yes.
Just a hint.
Yeah.
And you just added a touch of white chocolate on top.
Yes.
But John, I really like your pâte choux because it's a little bit crunchy, not too crunchy, just a hint of crunch in the outside, and then right away it's soft when you bite into it.
Yes, that's difficult because pâte choux, when it's come from the oven, it's crunchy. If you bite it, will crack, crunchy. But after, when you feel it and when you store it, it will sip siya ang moisture. So a good pâte choux also, it's something that can stand for 2-3 days, because of course the pâte choux, the eclair, will not, maybe sometimes in one day we sell everything, but sometimes it can last 2 to 3 days. After 3 days,
out na.
Tapon, or we give to the staff. We said, okay, now you can eat it, because still okay siya, pero not okay anymore for the customer to have the right smoothness and crunchiness at the same time. So pâte choux, that's why it's also expensive, because you cannot longer than 5 days or 6 days. No. An eclair is 2-3 days maximum. You have to to eat it. Not because it will be spoiled, but because the texture will not be nice as it has to be.
So the third and this one, the third flavor, the coffee caramel and the matcha, they're the same in the sense that they are very subtle, but they're flavorful.
Yes.
They're not too sweet. The flavor is quaint.
Mm.
Parang nandyan lang.
Mm.
And, well, not a lot of us likes crunch.
Yes.
Not a lot of us likes imposing taste. Others like this very much. And yeah, I agree that this is Japanese.
Yes.
This is a Japanese hint. Now we're down to our fifth flavor, the fifth selection, the strawberry selection
Yes.
of La Fermette Eclairs. You said, John, a while ago that it's difficult.
Yes.
Why?
I found that it's more difficult for me, maybe, to make an eclair with fruits than without fruits. You like it?
My children will like it.
I'm sure. I don't know why, but I think that it's very difficult, even if we used real fruits, real strawberry, real mango for the other, mamaya. It's very difficult in an eclair to get the real taste. That's why we try with mixed berries, so different berries mixed, and also we try with different cream, and the same like the matcha, we adopt the diplomat cream because it was the best to match with the strawberries. Not the custard too extravagant, and simple.
Simple.
So what it's like here, it's difficult to find good real strawberry and fresh strawberry here. I was looking for a long time, so now I found. So we'll try it next week. But this Friday, we'll have delivery of fresh strawberry. So what it's like here is to have some bits of strawberry inside. So instead of filling the eclair, we will just cut the top and put some fresh strawberry, and after put the ganache, the cream as it is now, to have, when you bite really a strawberry, because here it's a puree strawberry.
Yeah, this is a puree.
Yes. Yes.
But I think the children will love this. Aside from the chocolate,
Yeah.
the children will love this.
Yes. And also simple, like
Simple.
the matcha. Not so much, but I think a strawberry, fresh strawberry, it's like just maybe on the top. Or
Yeah, I think with
something
the
like
fresh strawberry, it will give a kick.
that. Yes. Yes.
How about another flavor? Before you were, you told me, and we even tried a little bit of the blueberry
Yes.
eclair.
Yes, blueberry,
Yes.
mixed berries.
What
So,
happened?
on blueberries, it's too extravagant taste for this, and we concentrate also. You have around 40 grams of fresh fruit here, okay? Because we don't want to make something that by flavoring or something like that. We want the customer to feel that there is really an important amount of fresh fruit.
So 40 grams of
Each
strawberry
has
puree.
around more than 4, because we make a batch of 7 eclair. It's 300 grams of fresh fruits. So divide by 7, it's more than 40 grams of concentrate now, fresh fruit. And you can feel it, there is no flavoring on that. And that's the difficulty. So when you have a very powerful fruit like the blueberry, it will explode in your mouth.
It's all over your mouth.
Yes, and after you will feel like something. It's like flavoring, because the powerful it will be. So, and it will stay long and long and long, and you will feel like it's like a candy.
Parang nauumay ka.
Oh, parang candy na, aftertaste ng candy. And we don't want that. We want you to feel the fruit, but not something extravagant.
Yes, what I like about this is, yun nga, it's hindi siya flavoring, it's not really flavoring, because you can even feel the sourness of the strawberry.
Yeah.
And when it's all flavoring, it's just sweet.
Yes.
And only the smell of strawberries.
Yes. You feel it like a candy.
I think even the kids will really love this.
I think.
Yeah.
That's why we do also some fruits because coffee is not for children, and so we want to have some things. Even adults prefer to have some fruits or some like a matcha, something different than just vanilla and choco. And
Yeah.
coffees.
I'm glad that you're coming up with many options for eclair.
Yes.
It's a breakthrough for La Fermette this 2021,
Yes,
right?
that's true. That's true. In La Fermette, we do things step by step. And what we offer to the customer is something that it's finalized really because we work on with passion, with our heart and everything. And if it's not okay for me, I will put it there for a few months and I will balik with a new idea and I will take what I did before. But I will not launch if I feel that it's not finally perfect as I want. So maybe customer will not like. That's another problem. Okay?
Yes.
Maybe they will like, maybe they will not like. But at least what we launch, it's something that is finished, finalized, and we put all our passion on.
Yeah. That's why also La Fermette is very dear to me because I remember the first time we went here with my students in
Yes.
grade 3
Yes.
and we made butter out of their Homestead Milk.
Yes.
And it was really fascinating for the children because, after that, we actually snacked on the butter with the bread. So somebody brought bread and I brought in the butter and that's what they had for the snack. And they were so proud. Yes. So I think if only the pandemic is not around, I would have brought them here. Or maybe I brought them something. Kaso, online class.
Yes.
Very nice. Finally, we're down to our last selection, the Ube Mango Eclair.
Yes.
Jean, I didn't know that ube and mango go well together.
Yes. Perfectly.
I just thought ube and cheese, mango and cheese, but ube and mango.
Yes.
I have,
Sometimes I'm crazy,
yeah, I have yet to
so
try
I do
that.
something, but it's very nice. Mango and ube, very nice.
So mango and ube is also popular in France? No.
No, mango. Mango not much in France because it's not our fruit. It's a tropical fruit.
Yeah.
So we have some yogurt with mango, but it's not. I will not say that it's the fruits that French will go. And ube, we don't know. I think maybe now starting, maybe you can find the market. But a while ago, you cannot find ube in France. Even if you ask me what's ube, I will say I don't know what it's ube. So personally, I like ube. I like mango. So I try to match the two.
Yeah, and I'll try this one. Let me try.
Surprising.
Yes, it's an interesting flavor.
Yeah.
Masarap siya. Parang, they're not really subtle. They're not subtle flavors. They're actually dominant, but not too dominant, not too extravagant.
Yeah.
But when you combine them, they're actually both subtle.
Yes.
They become a very subtle flavor.
Yeah. It's a couple.
It's a couple. Yeah. It's like Eric and John.
Yeah, maybe. It's a couple. They have their distinct flavor, but combined together, they give you another sensation. Yeah.
I think I know the kind of people who will like this. Those who are unconventional.
Yes.
And even those who are trying something new. Parang, if you're looking out for something new, you should try this one.
And it's 2-in-1.
2-in-1. So this one is also diplomat filling, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we found that it's the best cream for this kind of flavor of fruits or matcha.
What again is diplomat filling, John?
So
Can you
diplomat,
share?
it's so the normal. We start with the base of French custard, crème pâtissière, and after we mix with a certain amount of whipped cream. That will make something different in texture, in flavor and texture of the cream.
Very nice. You know, I think if there's something that I wanna bring to my family this time, I would let them try this because it's different. It's really different. It's new, actually. The mango flavor is naturally, a pleaser, and also ube. It's a standalone.
Yes.
It's a pleaser, but yeah, it's really a different flavor this time. But the combination with the bread is also good.
And it's also, if you want to extrapolate about it, it's also an ingredient that is come from the ground.
The ground
And ingredients come from
above.
above. So you combine.
So they meet halfway.
Yes. So you combine the two.
It's a very interesting flavor. I wonder why you did not put nuts on it.
Nuts. Why not? It's my choice not to put. Maybe. Can be.
Can be.
Can be.
Yeah, but this
It would be
time
nice to put some pistachio,
pistachio.
halimbawa. So why not? Yes. It's a nice idea.
Yeah.
I agree. Let's have something crunchy and
Yeah.
ready. I will keep the idea.
And come back to it later. Sarap.
Busog.
Busog. Jean, thank you so much
Welcome.
for treating us to your eclair collection. Jean-Michel, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends of La Fermette, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.